What's up YouTube? In this video, we're going to do an unboxing of a 4K front and rear dash cam. Now, this one is made by 70 My. It's a Chinese company, and what's interesting about it is that it does have a 4G capability, the functionality of being able to constantly upload your data to the cloud if that is your goal. So here's a look. You can see the box here, pretty small form. So I think there's 3 items here. We have basically the dash cam front and rear. We have the hardwire kit, as well as this additional filter. It's a polarizing filter. Maybe we're gonna need that with all of the different items. Okay, so first thing we have here is some screen protectors, instruction manual. Wow, it's a pretty hefty manual there. A lot of these screen protectors, I think there's 3 or 4. Nice, and it comes with a 64 gigabyte micro SD card. Super helpful. Appreciate that. That's a good value. And let's see the actual form here. So here we go. It's a little bit bigger than the small form cameras. You can see this is going to be the rear lens. Let's take that off. So super nice there. Overall, they've just got a sticky pad for adhesive mount. You know, that works. USB-C ports here, so they've got 2 ports there. Some good buttons here, good separation. One thing I really don't like about the dash cams is when they have the buttons and they try to fit 4 buttons in the space of 2, and you know, I've got fat fingers and it can be hard to click here versus click here, and so I like the good separation there. So that's the front camera. Here's the rear little guy. Again, just a 3M sticky mount with the data cable that you got to run through your car there. Let's see the cabling. This is that cabling I was talking about. So USB-C mount into the main unit, and then you're going to run this somewhere along your car. We've got an interior trim tool. Again, a really nice feature. I mean, a lot of the bargain kits don't have some of these extras, and you know, they sucker you in with kind of a low price, but this is nice. You got an interior trim kit, and this looks to be the power. And so being USB-C though, you would have the option to run your own USB-C to USB-C depending on your car. My new 992 911 actually has USB-C ports, so I could just run USB-C to C power as opposed to this USB-A to USB-C. So what else? We still got a couple more goodies in here. All right, what do we have? A cigarette adapter for the USB. Nice. Hopefully you're not going to need it for your install, but it's good there as a backup, and these are always handy for older cars that don't even have USB-A ports. Let's see what else. Just a little more sticky tack. So it comes with maybe half a dozen of these little plastic clips just to hold that wire along the car if there's some spots along the windshield or maybe some glass pieces. So all right, well that's it for this main box. Let's see what the hardwire kit includes. So currently I have the 992 911 as well as a 718 Cayman. That's a 2021 model, and I'm not sure which car I'm going to install this. There we go. But let's take a look at this hardwire kit. So USB-C to USB-C cable. That's what I was talking about earlier. Your car is so equipped. Otherwise, what is this? So maybe I was unclear if this, I mean obviously this would tap into a power and a ground in the car, but this doesn't look like, I guess it's just a converter to condition. Let's see what the instructions say. So we've got the SIM card removal tool. We do have the SIM card here. So okay, this must be for the uploading. Installation, fuse box, that's a SIM card slot. Yeah, so this is gonna allow you to upload all of your footage, presumably with location tracking and all that. 4G SIM card, so it gets a lot of data. And that's it for the unboxing. So I'm going to take all of this. Well, let's see if it powers. We'll do one test. I want to see. I've got this power DC in. We'll see if this guy can boot up. So we are getting a boot up load screen. It's going to say, let's see if I can. All right, so we got English checkbox going on. We got a click. All right, click. There we go. USA, check. Time setting, that's gonna be that chime is pretty loud. It is July 16th. No parking surveillance detected. Please enable the function after connecting the cable. No problem. Download the app for more exciting features. Please insert memory card. All right, let's see if we can get this guy here. If you remember, 64, which is decent. That's memory card data. There you go. You get a little. Please format
the memory card.
Great. I don't know if you picked up that audio, but it spoke to me and said, please format the memory card. All right, so we're getting a little bit of this footage. I think at this point we will take it out. Let's test it out in the car and install it, and let's see what the footage looks like. All right, guys, now we're going to be installing the 70mm camera on this Porsche 911. So on this 911, I'm going to tap into this 12 volt right here. This kit comes with an adapter. So I'm gonna put the 12 volt and run the wire up here, tucked along this A-pillar, and then I'm planning to install the camera right here. All right, so what I like on the dash cam is to not have it directly in the driver's view. So when you're sitting here, you're not gonna be able to see much of the dash cam and it won't be a distraction. All right, let's just do a test power run. So you can see that boot up. Great picture. I mean, still has the date and time is accurate. So it is recording. Let's see if we can do a playback. So entering the album will stop recording. Perfect. So on the 992, we could just All right. Well, I love the polarizing filter. I think it adds a real sharpness to the image. It cuts down some of the glare, but not all of it. As you can see, it's super clear. It's got the date, the time. I've got speed, miles per hour, as well as GPS coordinates. So good or bad, that's the data that it provides. So overall, I love this camera. If you're interested in purchasing it, there's a link with a discount down below.